this study was interesting. Did you see this? More than half of American drivers, 56% of us, would not date somebody they thought was an unsafe driver.
Okay, and what is their definition of unsafe?
I guess doing stuff like cutting people off, tailgating, road rage.
That's good.
Not using turn signals. Just somebody they didn't feel safe with in the car. Like the first time you go on a date with somebody, you get in the car with them and you're like, ugh, this person drives too fast or tailgates too much. That's even if they're like hot, and the date is great, they won't date them again if they don't feel safe with them driving.
Then they should never drive with me because I think that's good driving. Driving fast and tailgating, you have to show people that they're being stupid. So you have to follow them close and flip them off and do things like that. So going on a date with me, I'll never get a second date.
You're scary to drive with. I will say that. Like I'm a professional passenger.
Right.
And there were days that you were totally safe and I felt totally comfortable. But then there were days that I was like, he's going to kill us.
Okay, I drive crazy. I drive fast. I'll admit it. Because when I get behind the wheel of a car, I got somewhere to be. I'm not just driving to drive. I'm not just going out on a Sunday and driving around the island.
Most people are going somewhere. They're not out there just to drive.
Nobody does that. No, they're just driving around. It's like today, I drove past a guy on the highway, swear to God, windows rolled down in his car, and he's taking selfies the whole time he's driving down the highway. He's like, and smiling. And yeah. So I'm a more better driver than he is.
Yeah, he doesn't get any dates. Those selfies are not going to help him.
No, but the whole time, okay, I'm driving a Mercedes. I'm taking selfies. That's what he's taking photos of, driving 80 miles an hour down the highway. So I'm driving much better because I'm looking out for idiots like that.
You are a defensive driver. I've noticed, like, you expect everybody around you to do stupid stuff. Like, you're very good like that. So I'll give you that.
That comes from driving a motorcycle, that you have to look not just 10 feet in front of you, but 300 feet in front of you.
Right, and you predict everybody's going to do something stupid.
Yeah, because they are.
They usually do. Yeah, that's true.
So you have to drive like that.
I've been with you and you've avoided, like, I've seen things that were like, oh my God, I didn't see that coming, but you did. Like, you avoided somebody, driving the wrong way or at the last minute coming from the left lane to get off the highway. Yep. Like, you're very good at predicting that that's going to happen.
Well, the other day I'm driving through a parking lot and here comes Karen. She's flying through the parking lot. And I said to myself, Karen's going to blow that stop sign. Karen's not going to pay any attention to that stop sign. So I started to slow down. She didn't pay attention to the stop sign. I had to let her know I was there by laying on my horn.
Good.
And then she's losing her mind in the car, throwing her hands up, yelling and screaming, and you ran the stoplight. I have a problem when people
are insane when they're behind the wheel of a car. I mean, they really think that they're the only people on the road, or they feel like they're invincible. Today, we were biking. So in New York City, there's protected bike lanes. And a protected bike lane means that if you need to stop, you cannot stop in the bike lane. There are places for you to stop, but it's not the bike lane. Well, we're riding, and this cab pulls over right into the bike lane to let a passenger out.
No.
Like, in the bike lane. So my boyfriend, like, yells at him, hey, close your door. What are you doing? The guy's like, hey, I didn't have a choice. It's like, yes, you did. There's a spot for you. But, luckily, my boyfriend, he goes, the minute the guy pulled over, I knew the door was opening. Yep. I was all ready to just let this guy have it. And he veered out of the way, and then I followed him. So it was like, we expected people to be stupid, and sure enough, they were.
It's nice to know that you can go back to yelling at cab drivers in New York. So we're getting back to normal, finally.
It's so great.
It was so long that people weren't yelling in New York. People weren't honking the horn in New York. It was just strange. It was like a different country. It was so
country. Good. I gave somebody the finger today. It felt good. It felt good.
Feels so nice.